have a close-up look at the vascular system at the capillary level. This is reviewing the peripheral lymphatics, not the lymphatic system. The blood is made up of 40 to 45% red blood cells by volume. Within the blood, you may find white blood cells, platelets, water, nutrients, fats, salts, proteins, glucose. Some of these will leak out into the interstitium to become part of the extracellular matrix. You will not find red blood cells in the extracellular matrix or lymphatics. Proteins are difficult to diffuse readily and tend to stay within the blood system. Proteins that do get out, like albumin, are typically smaller. In a lesser amount, you will also find large proteins, such as immunoglobulins. While the lymphatics share a common material with the blood, it also has some of its own loads, which include bacteria and proteins derived from extracellular matrix processing, tissue growth, cellular metabolic activities, cell death. You will also find tissue-specific material in the lymph located near the different organs, such as chylomicrons, which are collections of fat found near the abdominal area within the lacteals. So how does this exchange work? Through osmosis, filtration, and reabsorption. Cellular material is located through its ability to permeate cell walls and a pressure gradient. Proteins have a tendency to stay in blood circulation. Permeability depends on the tissues and microstructure. Proteins are water-loving and contribute to the pressure system of the body. Colloid osmotic pressure, or onconic pressure, is induced by proteins. This pressure is normally 25 within the plasma in the circulatory system. Normal blood capillary pressure in the arteries is 29. This results in a passive filtration. Reabsorption is the reverse. The venous blood capillary pressure is 14, while the colloid osmotic pressure is 25, so water will be reabsorbed back in. As the water is being filtrated, it washes over the tissue cells carrying nutrients and other solutes. Fluid returning will take waste products. What's left is for the lymphatic system to remove. Not in the scope of this course is the taxing of clothing, shoes, atmosphere, positioning on the pressure regulation of the body. If we are constantly cutting off flow, we will begin to change the way the body is supposed to work. How easily can waste be removed with all the forces and blockages against it? When the cardiovascular system becomes overloaded with excess material or venous dysfunction, blood pressure increases or leaky valves cause more filtration into the interstitium of blood contents. This increases the lymphatic load. For healthy people with functioning lymphatic system, there is not a problem. The lymphatic system has a safety factor, the ability to increase its workload. It's different for everyone. Once the lymphatic system is unable to transport the excessive workloads, it breaks down and fluid leaks into the interstitium, and that is where it becomes lymphedema. This causes high protein edema, increased tissue pressure, congestion, leading to hardening of the tissues, high susceptibility of infections, cellulitis among them. The lymph vessels become fibrotic when proteins and water are stagnant. Treatment for this is to use pressure through manual lymph drainage, compression, wrapping, and muscle pumping through exercise, giving us the ability to manually support and move lymph to functioning nodes or vessels. This is also where yoga can support the lymphatics as long as attention is placed on keeping the body open and posture sequence. By opening blockages and maximizing flow, we can better support circulation and go from a congested body to one that is circulating efficiently.